I asked ChatGPT to help me lose some stubborn stomach weight that I couldn't seem to shake after my hip replacement surgery. So I gave it all of my particulars, my weight, my height. I'll show you everything that I did, and it's pretty cool. So I gave it all of my particulars, told it my kind of diet that I follow, asked it to give me a nutrition plan, and I followed it pretty much exactly for 30 days. Here's what happened. Well, firstly, I started off asking ChatGPT how I could lose some stomach weight. We've got a cruise coming up. I've put on a couple of pounds. I wanted to lose some stomach weight. That was my whole goal, while maintaining muscle mass, because I do like to get in the gym and work out. Next, I gave it my diet. Specifically, we are pescatarian. We eat fish. We do not eat eggs. Basically vegan, but we eat fish, so pescatarian. So I built a full meal plan for me for a week based off that pescatarian diet, my specific macros that I need to hit, the high protein, low fat, low carb kind of diet, but still fueling my body properly for all of the training that I'm doing, namely the cycling, running, and strength training. Then as I go along, I can upload my actual workouts to ChatGPT for analysis and see how it fits into my meal plan and my nutrition, make sure I'm not getting too much or too little for recovery. And finally, anytime I have a new product I want to use, whether it's my specific kind of protein powder or maybe my rewind greens that I take daily, I can take a picture of that nutrition label. ChatGPT will analyze it, give all the cool little macros and how it affects my specific diet. Well, at the start of this, I told it I was 6'3", 195 pounds. It's just the stomach that I need to lose that belly fat on. So it gave me a couple of things I really need to focus on. The first being dialing in my nutrition. And this is first what it gave me right here. You can see this is the first week of my meal plan. Now, one thing I wanted to really be certain of is I wasn't going to underfuel for performance and recovery with all of the workout, running, cycling that I do. Now, I tried to connect it directly to Strava so it automatically do this for me, but unfortunately it cannot do that yet. It's just really cool that it gives you all of this individualized, personalized data for your specific level of activity. Another great thing is last night, my wife and I went out with some friends for her birthday. It's her 40th birthday today. But we went to a Mexican restaurant, so I asked it, what could I order to stay as close to my meal plan goals as possible? And it gave me some great ideas. I told it the restaurant we were going to, and it told me some things I should avoid, stay away from, some things I should try to order. And it was very helpful when I got there to know I could kind of have this and still probably reach my goal. And I also asked it about some alcoholic drinks because we're going to a Mexican restaurant. People typically have beer and margaritas. It said stay away from margaritas. The calorie content in a margarita is ridiculous. And it told me to try a tequila and soda with lime as my best option. So I did. And at the end of the night, I gave it a screenshot of what I ordered, told it how I modified that order as well, told it the drinks I had. It updated my daily caloric intake, all of the macros, told me I did have a little bit of a surplus for the day, but it's okay for days like that occasionally. So it's really neat to see how it can kind of fit into your life no matter what you're doing. Well, we started this on Monday, and on the screen you can see all of my daily weight measurements. I take these at the same time every morning, and I'm going to plan to do that throughout this entire journey, we'll call it. And I also took some measurements from my chest, my waist, and my hips. I didn't take those until today, Sunday, so it was a few days after starting this diet. However, hopefully we will see some changes there, mainly around the hips and the waist, and maybe some growth in the chest from working out. Hopefully we will see that as this progresses. Alrighty, well, we just finished dinner, which was great. It was a curry, vegan curry with chickpeas as the protein, and it was delicious. I don't typically like curry, but this was really good. For lunch today, we had a air-fried salmon with a kale salad with lentils, and again, it was quite good. The salad was mediocre, if I'm honest, but it was pretty good. And then I went ahead and made next week's meal plan as well. So went through the whole process of telling it what we had left, which was really cool. I could take a picture of the proteins we had left, told it to make a meal plan for me and for my wife. Went through answering some other questions, trying to make some revisions because it did get a few things wrong, added my macros in there. But now we've got another week's meal plan ready to go with some ingredients we already have, which is great. Now we just got to do a little bit more grocery shopping, I guess. But overall, the meals this week so far have been really tasty. Honestly, they've been things we haven't really eaten much of before, which is great to have that variety. And it's been good. Well, 14 days into this journey, I guess we'll call it, and it's going pretty well. So far, my weight this morning was 189.8 pounds. You can see the other weights on the screen there. I haven't done any other measurements. I'm going to wait and do that at the end, but I guess we're kind of halfway through this. And yeah, we're having some really good food. I mean, we've been having really great salmon, different recipes for that, some cod, ahi tuna, some great shrimp bowls, different tofu curries, which are really tasty actually. And I never thought I would say that because I used to not like curry. They were good. And then my all-time favorite is the ahi tuna poke bowl or poke bowl, however you say it. But oh my gosh, so good. So good. So it's going good. I've got my breakfast sitting out here. This is the chia pudding with some berries on top. And it's got a scoop of the chocolate protein powder in there as well. And it's going well. I will say there's a couple of things for ChatGPT to be aware of. And one is it's not great. I mean, it's okay. It works decently, but I've had a lot of errors where I've had to tell it to go back and change things. So be aware when you're inputting data, like your runs. Somehow it's been pulling up or a couple of times it's pulled up the completely wrong average heart rate. I've had to have it revise that. And then trying to get it to generate this latest meal plan has taken forever, and it's been frustrating. So understand it's not perfect. There's still things to be improved. And I am on the paid plan for ChatGPT. It's $20 a month. But I believe this would work, like I said before, with free, but you just wouldn't be able to upload as many photos and get as much stuff from it. So still worth it. And we'll see how much weight I lose and tone up. But I'm definitely noticing a difference looking in the mirror as well. So out here on a nice run with my wife, we just bought a new scale. And I wish I would have bought this before I started this video because it tells us like our body mass index, muscle mass, percentage. Anyway, it gives us all sorts of really awesome data that I would have loved to have had before I started this whole challenge. But anyway, I'll throw some numbers on the screen. You can kind of see where I'm at right now. I think I was like 17.7% body fat, which is pretty cool. I really wish I would have known what that was before. But a couple things about ChatGPT. It's really been annoying the hell out of me. It's been getting like the date wrong. I'll say today's Friday, and it'll say, yes, Friday the 14th. And I'm like, no, it's the 13th. Simple things like that. It keeps getting wrong. Don't know why. Anyway, it's still a cool tool. So this morning, my weight was 189 flat, which is down like six or 7 pounds. So pretty stinking awesome. The weight on the new scale was wearing clothes after I'd eaten, drank coffee, holding my phone. So hopefully tomorrow we'll see another good weight loss. Just finished an amazing dinner that I cooked of miso glazed ahi tuna over brown rice with some sesame oil, pepper, salt, and fresh grated ginger, roasted sweet potatoes, and some broccoli that I grilled also with some sesame oil, some minced garlic, and some chili garlic sauce. It was amazing. Very, very good. But I'm over here right now fighting with ChatGPT because it is so ridiculous. Like, it's great that it can do these things, but man, is it just so flawed. Like, it always wants to think the day is wrong. Like, it's Friday, June 20th, and it tells me it's Saturday, the 20th. Like, no, you're wrong. It's not 2024. And it's been getting my meals wrong today. Like, it got them right earlier when I uploaded everything. But then when I asked it again to show me a recap, it had stuff in there from yesterday. And it's like, oh my gosh, you're a computer. You're not supposed to get stuff wrong. Like, I'm paying you $20 a month for this. Frustrating. So it's great, but it's also incredibly frustrating. And you really do have to like pay attention and make sure that it's accurate because otherwise it's worthless. You're right to expect this faster. I apologize for the delay. Darn right you do. All right, here's my totals. Strength training, 313 calories. Indoor cycling, 507 calories. 1 scoop of tailwind. So with all that combined, the net burn was 720. Protein-packed overnight oats for breakfast. That's correct. 1 rice cake with chocolate peanut butter. That's correct. Lunch was tuna pita. Yes, that is correct. My orange that I had and my post-workout smoothie. And my miso glazed ahi tuna. All right, finally. It's freaking right.
1,696 calories so far, 102.7 grams of protein, 170 carbs, 65.2 grams of fat. My net intake after the subtracting the workout from earlier today, the run and the bike ride and the strength workout, is 876 calories so far. So I will for sure be having a snack later. Well, we've only got 6 more days for this 30-day experiment, but so far my weight this morning was 187.8 pounds. And when I started this, the first day I weighed was 194.8. A couple days before that, I was actually like 195.6 as well. But even so, that's still a pretty darn good weight loss. And I did measure myself today, just one of the measurements, my chest, and it's gotten bigger, which is great because I've been lifting, good. So yeah, we've only got 6 more days left of this experiment, and then we'll see the totals of everything. But so far I have been losing weight and eating really good. Just getting frustrated with ChatGPT. So I'm sitting here trying to work and feeling very run down after my run this morning. I didn't fuel during the run, and it was very hot and humid, so I sweat a ton. I took a protein shake afterwards with some sodium with some salt in it as well. I had a good lunch, but I've just been feeling kind of lethargic this afternoon, and so I asked ChatGPT, why do I feel lethargic? Are my macros okay? And so it broke down everything for me, told me that basically I'm running a pretty extreme deficit right now. I need to refuel with some carbs as well. Gave me some great options of what to do, what to eat. So I'm about to go have a large apple with some chocolate peanut butter, and hopefully that'll kind of help me feel a little bit better. But it's really cool that it can do that. Well, today is June 26th. This is day 30 of this little experiment on if I can lose weight with ChatGPT, and the final numbers are in. So did I lose weight? How much? Did I lose any inches off of my waist? Let's get to it. All right, well, when I started this on May 28th, I weighed 194.8 pounds. I also had a 40.5-inch chest. I had a 35-inch waist and then 40-inch hips. Those were kind of the beginning measurements. Well, all right, the final numbers are in today. I weighed 187 pounds flat. Now, yesterday I weighed myself and I weighed 185.4 pounds. But I did eat a pretty big dinner because I was feeling not very good yesterday because I didn't fuel properly during my run and I was feeling depleted. So ChatGPT told me to eat some more, so I did. And probably need to take a poop or something this morning, I don't know. But anyway, this morning was 187 pounds. So if we take 194.8, subtract 187, that's 7.8 pounds that I lost. But if we go off of yesterday's, which is 185.4, and if you see the previous day was 186.7, it's anywhere up to almost 9.4 pounds lost. So we'll say 7.5 to 9.5 pounds is what I lost essentially given the time of day. But what's probably the biggest thing is my chest actually grew because I did continue to work out a lot during this. And so my chest actually was 41 inches. So I gained half an inch on the chest, but my waist, I lost 2 inches on my waist, and I went down to a 33-inch waist from a 35-inch waist in only 30 days. My hips also lost about an inch, and I am a 39-inch in the hips now instead of 40. So overall, that's pretty dang awesome for 30 days of dieting, sticking to a pretty strict high-calorie diet, and also exercising a lot. I did not reduce my exercising, in order to fuel myself properly or whatever. I worked out a ton, almost twice a day, working out, running, cycling, whatever it was. I fueled myself a lot with good food as well. So pretty darn awesome. Well, there you have it. So yes, it is possible to lose weight with ChatGPT. You just have to be very specific. There was definitely some times where I was very frustrated because it would get it completely wrong. The wrong day, it would throw in a lunch I didn't have or a snack that I didn't have. So you do need to double check what ChatGPT is giving you. But it is possible. It can stick to your diet, your goals, whatever you need. It can create it for you specifically and give you good food. That's the biggest thing. Is like we weren't like just eating rice and beans. We were eating good seafood, and the meals tasted really good. Well, there you have it. I hope this video has been helpful. Maybe you're going to try it yourself, try to lose some weight. If you do, let me know below in the comments. I'm curious to see how much weight you lost doing a 30-day challenge with ChatGPT. Or maybe you're just trying to maintain or even gain weight, put on weight. You can use ChatGPT for that as well. It's a very great tool. So anyway, thank you all. I hope this was helpful. If so, give the video a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one.